You probably think that building an online business is just for tech experts and marketing gurus. And let's face it, you don't feel you can learn everything that they've learned and do what they do. However, what if I told you some of the most successful online business owners came from nothing? Zero experience, zero money, and zero knowledge of the industry that they made millions, if not billions at. What if I told you that they're just everyday average people just like you and I? And also, what if I told you that there is a community of like minded people, of hardworking individuals like you and I, that are building online successful businesses, working their way upwards of six, multiple six, and even seven-figure earnings? And I can show you exactly how we're doing it. Before I get started, if you want to download a free copy of our comprehensive blueprint that we're following within our community, type in blueprint in the comments and I'll send you a link where you can enter your email and I'll send you a copy right away. Now, first of all, I want you to understand that everyday people like you and I have been successful in traditional businesses, in online businesses, and more. Look at Oprah Winfrey, for example. You look at her and we're in awe. Not only is she a woman that has been hugely successful in mainstream TV, but she came from a very abusive household where she was abused and molested by two family members, leaving home at the age of 13, at the age of 14, giving a birth to a baby that shortly died after. Pretty traumatic upbringing, I would say. And I would say that most of us watching this video, our lives growing up was way better than that. But she became the mainstream TV talk show host. Not only was she Black in an era where minorities struggled to be seen and heard, but she did it and is one of the most influential people in the world today. But let's talk online. Who is online that came from nothing? Well, first of all, let's talk Grant Cardone. If those of you who don't know who Grant Cardone is, he is a successful real estate guru and online marketer. His business grew because of his marketing skills and his marketing abilities. And if you want to see him at live stages, it costs tens of thousands of dollars. I purchased one of his marketing programs at a promo price of 700 US. But Grant came from a modest home. He lost his dad and a brother at a young age, and his mother raised him and his other brother on her own. He will be the first to tell you that he was a drug addict and was heading down a very dangerous path. And then he decided, this is not the life I want. I want to be free. And he chose to start becoming the person that he wanted to be. He educated himself, he hired people, and he became a real estate guru and a marketing guru. And to this day is one of the most influential people on social media. He's worth just slightly over $4 billion. Tony Robbins is another one. Huge coach, huge guru. Everyone knows his name. He came from humble beginnings. He started out broke as a janitor, believe it or not. He came from a troubled childhood as well of abuse and trauma. And at the age of 17, he spent a week's pay on a Jim Rohn seminar, and that changed his life forever. That showed him his coaching style, and it turned him into a multi-millionaire and a well-known brand name that everyone recognizes. And as I mentioned, there's a community of us with multiple 6 and 7-figure earners right at our fingertips, ready to mentor us, guide us, coach us, because they've been through every hurdle we can imagine. So if you don't think you can build an online successful business, then that's on you, my love, because we have multiple earners within the community. We currently have a challenge going on that we just started. It's 30K in 90 days. And a lot of people think, wow, I can't earn an extra 30K. Well, I'm here to tell you, many people have, working 70 plus hours a week. Some had lost their jobs and had no other option, so they dove in to learning this blueprint that I'm willing to share with you for free, to be able to gain the knowledge and the skills that it takes to learn in a step-by-step process and with a pre-built funnel system so that you don't have to figure it all out, not like Oprah, not like Tony, and not like Grant, the traditional way. It's handed to you in a simple program that's such low cost and high value, it will blow your mind. So, the essential steps on how to get started in this basic online business where you can earn multiple six figures and upwards starts with a simple landing page. This landing page is as simple as it gets. I call this your freedom machine because when you enter your email in here, you will not only get a copy of my free blueprint. So when you enter your email, you're going to get a video from the founder. After all, you're learning from someone, and we didn't create the products, she did. And she's teaching us and educating us how to take her information through master resale rights to be able to learn and earn online with this funnel system. So entering your email is a website page that takes you to this thank you page with a video of her explaining how it all works. And then you can follow the links for the written version of it. And through the written version, you'll be able to see information on me and testimonials and more. And then you'll be able to pick which program best suits your needs. There is a $100 launch pad, which has a ton of value, gives you one revenue stream. Then there's a passive daily pay blueprint, which gives you two revenue streams, includes the launch pad plus a ton of additional value. And then there's the digital mastery, which includes the other two. You're now up to 3 revenue streams and selling all 3 of those products, plus huge amount of additional value. Or you can buy the Legacy Builder, which is the granddaddy of them all, because not only does it include all of the previous programs I showed you, so you're now up to 4 revenue streams. It provides you this pre-built website that gives you this information to resell those programs that you're learning about. But it also has huge, huge additional value on top of the other 3 programs in being able to add additional revenue streams to your repertoire when you're ready. Things like affiliate marketing and how to do it properly, how to build your own digital product and sell it properly through automation, how to build and produce and market your own program, how to build a community and have people pay for your knowledge because of what you've gained over the course of this training, and so much more. So getting started is that simple. These programs help you narrow down who your ideal client is, teaches you through attraction marketing in 2 focused hours a day so that you can learn and earn through this automated system and being able to build a successful multi-6-figure income online, potentially replacing your current position if you so choose, and having time freedom for your family who matters most. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you a little model. If this is our timeline, right now we're trading all of our time for just a little bit of money. So this being time and this being money. We're trading most of our time for very little income, and we're capped because we're at that job. Even if you're at a commission-based position, you're still capped at how much you can do because it's required that you perform and visit customers in order to be able to make sales to make money. So even if your commissions are very good and they tell you they're uncapped, they're capped because of your performance. You can only do so much in a certain period of time, which leads you to work extra hours so that you can get more in to make more money. Sound familiar? What if this online business program that I'm sharing with you today will teach you how you take very little time and turn it into big money? So this becomes your time input now, and this becomes your income, which is actually uncapped. This is a business, and it's a business that can show you through the program I just showed you with that landing page and the information. It works on automation. So when you enter your email, I'm not making a list of my family and friends. I am not having awkward conversations in the store And I am not chasing people getting all the no's. It's rejection free. Because if you go through all this information and you decide it's not for you, you hit unsubscribe. I never have to deal with any of the rejections, and neither will you. That in itself is huge. I've been part of network marketing, and those no's will wear you down. It will play havoc on your psychological and mindset, play havoc on your emotions and your feelings, which in turn affect your family, and you end up quitting because it's so exhausting. There's none of that with this online business because this is not network marketing. Also, this program, to go get a similar program anywhere else in the traditional form, well, you'll get a certificate, whoop-de-doo, can cost you anywhere from $2,000 to $20,000 for a university digital marketing degree, which they will teach you all of the basics of how to, like this program does, but they will not give you a business platform that is a freedom machine working on automation, teaching you how to market it in just 2 focused hours a day so that you can earn multiple 6 and 7 figure earnings. You will not get that for your $20,000 program. That $20,000 program is not going to teach you step by step how to set up that pre-built system so that it's yours. And when you make a sale on automation, it goes directly into your bank account. We teach you, unlike the $20,000 program that's going to teach you to work for someone else and maybe make $26 to $30 an hour, capped, tapped, and strapped. This program for $900 is going to teach you how to do all that digital marketing, how to set up any social media platform you want to get set up on if you're not already on it. It will also teach you how to set up any platform. And then it's going to teach you how to market specific to that platform. It's going to teach you how to post free ads. But let me paint a picture for you. Think of it as planting a garden, planting a tree. When you plant that seed for a fruit tree, it takes a lot of care up front. And then as that tree starts to grow, it takes less care, and it starts to produce and move. So you can slow down how much time you're putting into this tree to start producing lots of fruit. And that fruit just keeps coming year after year after year. Having a business is the same way. Initially, you've got to get it going, but as you're posting, it becomes evergreen. As you post your ads, take 30 minutes every day to post your free ads. But as you keep posting every day, and say you get up to 100 ads posted every 30 minutes, you've now compounded from day one because those ads are up and running for 30, 60, 90, some of them upwards of 120 days. So you can imagine day one getting 30 ads posted, and in 6 months from now, having 6 months of 30 minutes of activity every day. That's thousands of ads that are out there working for you. Same thing with social media. As you do your posting, as you do your marketing, it's evergreen. So it's growing and expanding. You go to YouTube, you can find videos that are 10 years old that have millions of views now, but they still have current comments on them because it's still relevant information today. That's called evergreen. And that's how this business works. That's how the passive income starts to compound as you start growing and building. So starting an online business is just like embarking on a journey. You don't need to see the whole path. You just need to understand the first few steps to be able to see an end result. And how and where do you start those first steps? By getting a copy of your free blueprint to learn how it all works for free. Type in blueprint in the comments. I'll send you the link, enter your email. You'll get a copy of that blueprint. Then you'll get that information I showed you a little bit earlier. Go through it all. That part is free. Then pick your program. And I highly recommend the Legacy Builder. You've seen the value that's within it and why it's so important if you're looking at building true passive freedom and income long term. Now, just like starting any business, doing anything new, getting out of the routine of your 9 to 5, which is different. It's completely out of the norm for you. Your mindset is going to be important. Your resilience is going to be important. Adaptability will be key traits for success. But let me ask you this, because I dealt with this myself and I totally get it. When you start something new, you've got your spouse that may or may not be on board, but you also have, your parents, his parents, her parents, cousins, friends, family that are reluctant to see you do something different because they're used to you being a certain way. Now you're stepping out and saying you're going to be an independent business owner growing an online business. There might be some friction in the beginning. However, there are people in our community, and I don't recommend this, I really don't, but it's kind of cool for some of these people in our community. They were so nervous of it not working for them, they didn't tell their family and their friends because you don't need them. At the end of the day, you don't need them to support you in your business. It teaches you attraction marketing to draw in your ideal client, and it teaches you who that is so that you don't have to have these awkward conversations. Teaches you attraction marketing and how to post on social media, how to post free ads to draw the people in that are interested. And there are some people in our community that have really cool stories of where they didn't even tell their spouse. And I don't recommend that, but they didn't even tell their spouse because they didn't believe it could happen for them. But they thought, you know what? I'm going to go all in for 90 days. We have a 90-day challenger and 30K in 90 days happening right now. And they said, we're going to go all in for 90 days and see what happens. The end of the 90 days, and they set down their spouse and their kids at the dinner table and say, I have some news. I don't know how to tell you this, so I'm just going to say it. I started an online business. I didn't tell you because I was scared it wasn't going to work, and I didn't want to have to deal with the negativity. However, I have an additional $30,000 sitting in a separate bank account right now. So who's ready for vacation? Can you imagine? Like, I get goosebumps just saying it because there are community members that have done that. And it blows my mind, like goosebumps. It blows my mind that they did that. I personally would not keep that information from my spouse, but it's kind of cool to know that you have a supportive spouse at the other end of it. And if you're a single mom like Amy was, working 70 plus hours a week, to be able to free up your time working 2 focused hours a day and be able to afford to put your child through university now, that is huge. She was not making 6 figures with both jobs, and now she's making multiple 6 figures. The university degree is being paid for. What would that do for you? What would that, if the worst case scenario, you never hit 30K in 90 days and you only got $5,000, what would that extra $5,000 do for you and your family right now? So the importance of mindset is huge. The resilience and to be able to deal with family and friends, because you don't have to deal with the rejection of your customers because that's taken care of through the automation. The community that you get access to when you buy any one of those programs is huge. We're all like-minded people, all striving for the same goal, and we're all having similar challenges. And there are 6 and 7-figure mentors in there every single week having meetings, teaching us new, updated skills, showing us how and what they did outside of what's already in the training and what worked for them. We have Wendy, a 55-year-old grandma from Canada that retired and she could not see retirement in sight. But she made over $500,000 in less than 9 months. Is that possible for you? Yes. Will it happen for you? I don't know. But even if it took you 2 years to make $500,000, would it still be worth it? So time, out of everything in this world and everything in our lives, a lot of things we can get back. Stuff is stuff. But one thing we can never get back, one thing we can never change is what happened 2 seconds ago, what's happened in the past. It's up to us to seize the moment, to seize the opportunity. And if you're here listening to this entire video, this is your moment. Seize it. Take action. Get a copy of the free blueprint. Follow the free information and pick your program. The minute you purchase your program and pay for that $29 website one-time fee, no additional monthly expenses at all. You can build multiple six figures without additional expenses. And it's all yours to learn in a step-by-step process through this blueprint. So if you're ready to make lasting changes and you're motivated and you have the drive, the guts to say, yes, my family is worth to be able to have that time freedom, to make lasting memories, to have that uncapped vacation when it comes to time and what we're doing and how we're doing it, go to the link below. It's www.inspiredwithann.com. Fill out your email, get your blueprint, follow the information, educate yourself as much as you can, and then pick your program. Get into our 90-day challenge. It's not too late. You can still get caught up. We just started. Join us, build with us, learn from us, learn with us, and then start teaching others by building your income revenue stream over and above the 4 that you're already going to get automatically when you purchase your Legacy Builder program. Let's have fun building together, vacationing together, and building lasting memories with each other and most of all with our families. I'll see you on the other side.